Thank you for doing the interview about marriage. So my first question is about what's the most important thing to make a marriage successful for you?
Communication.
Communication.
Good communication.
What is the most important thing to make a marriage successful?
Well, I would think for me, it's definitely communication, and it's definitely the way that you guys look at each other and the way that you guys look at things. Because I mean, your partner could say something that you don't necessarily agree with, but
That's
if
true.
they say it in the wrong way, then it just makes it even. It could cause something that doesn't need to be caused necessarily.
Yeah,
like
understand. Like some
and-
misunderstandings.
yes, it's definitely misunderstanding is a big part of everything, and you guys definitely need to like sit down and be like, well, I meant it this way and I understand why you would feel that way, but this is the way that I see it. And you guys kind of just have to get an understanding of how you guys see things.
Yeah. I see that.
Okay, so the second question is why do you think so many marriages fail these days?
I think so many marriages fail because it's so expensive. The cost of living is so expensive that it requires both the husband and the wife to work, and that adds stress to the marriage. And I think it's the main reason why a lot of marriages fail.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think so many marriages fail these days?
Miscommunication, definitely.
Yeah.
Miscommunication is a big part of why marriages do fail, and then some of the reasons why they fail is because you didn't necessarily find the person that you were truly in love with. You may have been in love with them before, but there might have been something that definitely changed, and you guys probably just grew apart, or you guys didn't see eye to eye necessarily, and it couldn't work out.
So do you believe divorce is wrong? Why or why not?
I don't believe divorce is wrong. I believe divorce is right.
So why do you think it's not wrong?
I think if a husband and wife cannot get along, they should be able to get divorced.
Do you believe divorce is wrong? Why or why not?
No, I don't think it's wrong. I mean, I came from my parents divorcing, and they there was a lot that was wrong with the marriage. So it's just necessarily you were happy once, and then things just started to decline and you aren't happy anymore. So why would you want to stay in a loveless marriage? You guys should be looking at each other and falling in love with each other still every single day. And
that's like the right marriage.
Yes, it's the wrong marriage. I mean, you could absolutely fall in love with somebody and be married to them for 10, 15, 20 years or however long, and then just fall out of love, and you might find somebody else that you love, and it's just all a matter of finding somebody that you really love. I mean,
if you can,
there's not always, sometimes there's always just one, but sometimes there's never just one.
Okay.
Next question is, what advice do you give to newlyweds?
What advice would I give to newlyweds? Never stop communicating. Always communicate, and never lose one another's trust.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to what is this?
Newlyweds.
Newlyweds. Okay.
I mean, me being a newlywed, definitely.
Yeah.
But it's to say. I mean, it's definitely hard. Marriage is hard. Don't ever let anybody try and tell you that marriage is easy, because
Yeah.
it's not. I mean, it can be easy, but it's hard. Make sure that you guys see eye to eye on everything, and make sure that you guys have an understanding of how you guys want your future to go. If you guys feel like your future can be the best, and if you guys just push each other to do good every day, then that's what you want. You don't want somebody to drag you down. You always want somebody to pump you up, and you always want somebody to be there for you.
So my last question is, how do you expect marriage of your kid?
How do I expect the marriage of my son?
Yeah, or like hope, or
The hope for my marriage of my son is that he has open communication, and that he finds someone that he can trust, and that she trusts him.
So the last question is my own question, and it is like, how long have you been dating before you get married with Michael?
Michael and I met him, well, I'm 21 now, but
Yeah.
I met him when I was in 8th
Like-
grade,
8th grade.
and
Really?
I was 13 or 14.
Okay.
So we've
That was
been
pretty
off and
young.
on since then. We've been together, and then we've got the feel of dating other people, but nothing else compared to each other. So we
Yeah,
always
that
found
sounds
a way
great.
back to each
That
other.
sounds great. Like when you met your like another one when you are really young. Yeah, like kind of like that feeling.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great. I mean, every day is great.
Yeah.
Like well, back to your newlywed question, it's
Yeah.
I fall in love with him every day. Even when he makes me mad, even
Yeah.
when he makes me angry,
Yeah.
there's still at that last moment, we never go to bed angry, and that's what makes it work.
That's great.
Because if you guys can let yourself go to bed angry, then
Mm-hmm.
there's a chance that it probably won't work.
Okay, I see that.
So